Yes, it's Thursday. It's another thankful Thursday. Health, strength, and your ability to create wealth. What are you thankful for? This Thursday, I'm thankful for preparation. Yes, preparation. Imagine you trying to run the Boston Marathon and you've never prepared for it. Over 20 miles up and down in the hot sun and you've never prepared for it. Imagine you trying to build a house but you don't have the proper skills. You didn't prepare for it. Preparation is the act or process of making something ready for use. It involves organizing, planning, and strategically coming up with a plan on how you're going to execute. Preparation. A lot of us are familiar with preparation in various different stages in our life. Whether you've been to any type of school, there was a preparation for school, whether it was as certain as making sure you got a haircut, get the proper books, the utensils, the notebooks, the pens, the pads. For parents, is making sure the uniforms are correct and they have shoes. All of these things. Going to college is making sure that you register for the classes that you need, what major you're going to be taking. All of these things is preparation. But why is it when it comes to us living our daily life, we forget to prepare for some things that are important to us? Preparation is so significant because it determines the outcome of a lot of people's days. And you ever see some people get mad because they had a flat tire and they don't even have $30 or $40 in their wallets to buy a spare or used tire? And think about all of these things that could go wrong. Because they did go wrong, a lot of people response to them are a lot more severe than if they had prepared for them. Let me give you a case in point. There's no farmer out there that's trying to reap a harvest and they didn't plant any seeds. They didn't till the soil. They didn't put anything in there. They didn't water it. They didn't maintain any type of proper temperature to make sure that these crops was ready to grow. Certainly within our life, we can say the exact same thing. How do we expect to reap rewards from things that we did not put in place? Let's break this down. A lot of people, summer's coming up and they're going to be planning a lot of trips, right? They're going to be doing all of these things. They're going to make sure that the hotel is booked, the car is booked, all of the theme parks and everything. They have tickets for all of those. And guess what? When they come back, some people, not everybody, the bills aren't paid. And then they're trying to figure out, boy, where did all the money go? Well, you didn't properly prepare for your trip. In life, you have to make sure that you're not only planning for if it will rain, because we know it's going to rain. The question is, when will it rain and for how long? And my point to you in all of this, in this preparation, is that as we grow as adults, one of the things that we could put in place is we can put in some safety nets. We can put in some mechanisms, whereas simple as this: find out what it takes for you to pay all of your expenses on a monthly basis. And your job at that point now is, let's say it takes you $1,000. Every month, it's $1,000 for expenses, eating habits, take care of the house. I would say to you, your first goal is to make sure that you have $3,000 inside the bank. And then from there, you get $6,000 inside the bank. Here's what that does for you. I'm not saying that you're going to lose your job, but even if you do lose your job, you know you have a cushion for at least 6 months that you can pay all your expenses and your lifestyle doesn't change. You got 6 months to find a job. Everybody can find a job. It may not be the job you want, but you can find it, right? So you put that preparation in place. Also, here's what happens. If the refrigerator goes down, you know you got $6,000 in the bank. No, I'm not saying buy a $6,000 refrigerator, but you could buy a refrigerator, right? And you don't have to pull out all your hair and try to figure out why everything is against you and the devil is working. No, you're prepared for what's happening now. Life is going to happen. All those incidentals, you got a $6,000 preparation fund in place. So as you start to put those things in place, you're going to start to realize the decisions that you make until you acquire that goal are going to be strictly focused on that. Meaning this: all of the eating out, all of the useless spending, all of the visiting here and visiting there. No. You cut that out and you delay the gratification until you got that money in the bank. Because once you got that money in the bank, it's going to take some time. Here's what it's going to do. It's going to make you sleep better. It's going to make you ease when there's a problem, that worry that you have now, because you know you got the money to change it. Prepare yourself for life and what's coming. The only constant in this world is change. And we know that problems are going to happen to us. It's just how we deal with the problems that's going to come to us. Remember, you can have the life we want. Just remember to go out there and create it. Prepare for what's coming.